Morning students. Today is the first lecture of our scholarship mathematics. So let's begin. First, let us start with the syllabus of our mathematics subject. Then we will take our first chapter. Okay, so we will see the syllabus. Now here it is the syllabus declared by the Maharashtra Rajya Pariksha Parishad Pune, and in this syllabus here today we are looking the syllabus of mathematics. So we will see which lessons are there we are going to study in this whole scholarship year. So first unit is the related to the number work. Okay, so in our paper number work is there. It carries how many marks? It carries, as you know that our paper is 150 marks, and inside it 50 marks language is there with mathematics, Marathi, English is there, and English and mathematics, and so English carries 25 questions are there, and it carries the 50 marks, and mathematics 50 questions are there in exam, and it carries how many marks? It carries 100 marks. So the first unit is the number work. In this unit we are going to learn international numerals, reading and writing of a numbers up to 10 digit, place value, face value, these making the smallest and greatest number, that you know that we are studying from the previous years, ascending and descending orders of numbers, comparison, questions based on 1 to 100, then even and odd numbers, prime number, composite number, twin prime numbers, group prime numbers, triangular and the square numbers. Okay, so this part is new for you. Okay, then this we are studying in this number work. Now next second unit is the which operation on numbers. Operation on numbers. In this lesson we will study addition. As you know, addition you can do easily, subtraction, multiplication, division. Then after, but it's what happens, its digit is increased, means addition we have to do, but up to how? 7 digit numbers. Okay, so after studying this lesson you will be perfect in the addition up to 7 digit numbers, subtraction up to 7 digit number, multiplication, division up to 5 digit numbers. Then based on these word problems also we are solving. So multiplications word problems are there, and divisions also word problems we will see. Next we will see the expression and the use of letters in a place. Okay, and test of divisibility. Okay, so after studying the test of divisibility you are able to solve the multiplication division very fastly because of studying the test of divisibility. Next lesson is the fraction. Inside it we are studying vulgar fractions, afterwards decimal fractions. Okay, then next part is the measurement and the mensuration. Okay, fourth unit is the measurement and the mensuration. In this, length, mass, capacity metric measures, conversion of units, addition, subtraction and word problems. This we are studying. Then measuring time, meridian, post meridian means PM and AM. When we are writing AM, time we are writing no, PM and AM. So in that way we are studying in this. Then hours, minutes, seconds, conversion, additions of the hours, minutes, second and times, addition, subtraction. We will study in the lesson mensuration and the measurement. With this we will study the calendar also. Okay, calendar also. So in this calendar we can find out the which day was there on your birthday, which day will come in your next birthday, that we can find after studying the lesson calendar. The next it is the ream and gross, paper, measurement. These all study is there. With this coins, currency notes, rupees, paise, conversion, these whole things are there that we are studying in the in this lesson which is that lesson measurement and the mensuration. Next, basic concept of the selling and purchasing articles. Next lesson is the applied mathematics, and in this lesson we will study profit and loss percent. What? Profit and loss percent. So what is profit and loss percent? So profit and loss percent means, suppose you had done the transaction, otherwise you done one you took you sell any article, then how much profit you got in that, how much loss is there takes place inside it, you can find it after studying this lesson. Then next point is the simple interest. So simple interest, when we are getting, when we are investing the money, okay, on any bank and all, then we are getting the interest on it, and that how to calculate it by we will study in the lesson simple interest. Next part is the geometry, and it is the very easiest part, okay. And in this geometry we are studying the angles, parallel lines and perpendicular lines, okay. Then we are studying triangle, square, sides and vertices. Next, circle, radius, chord, diameter, center, circumference, the interior and exterior of arc of a circle. These all things are there, okay, which are related to circle. We are studying in the geometry. With this, how to find out the perimeter of rectangle, triangle, okay, or square, polygons, we will study in the perimeter lesson. Now, how to find out the rectangle's area, how to find out the square's area, then three-dimensional shapes are there, okay. So net is there, that we will study in the geometry. Afterwards, patterns are also there, okay, that also we are studying in the geometry. So cube and cuboid, edges, how many edges the cube have, how many vertices cuboid have, that study is there in the lesson cube and cuboid. And next, that is the pictograph, and pictograph inside what happens, the comprehension and the pictorial information from the pictures, what we have to picture and the information which is provided to us, from that we will study the to find out the we will study the pictographs, okay. So how is the distribution of marks in the paper for these lessons? So it will be what happens if we will study it in proper way. So in our paper, in scholarship paper, inside the number work is there. It is our first lesson. It carries how many marks? 12% marks it carries in our paper, okay. Then afterwards, next point is the second lesson, operations on numbers. So operation on numbers, it carries how many marks? 20% of mark carry in our paper, okay. The next fraction also carries how many marks? 14% marks it carries. Then next point of our next unit is the measurement and mensuration. It carries 20% mark in our paper. Then applied mathematics carries 16% and geometry carries how many marks? 14% in our paper. And lastly, the pictograph carries 4% of marks in our paper. So that is our what? Syllabus, and that whole syllabus we are studying in this our scholarship course, okay. So now today we will see the first unit, that is the number work. First unit, that is number work, and from this number work we are going to study today the first subunit, that is the international numerals and Roman numerals inside. Today we will see only the international numerals, okay. So let's start our syllabus. So here it is the number work, and it is the first lesson of our syllabus. In this lesson we are studying the international numerals, and the next it is the international numerals, and next it is the Devanagari numerals. Both study, and the questions based on it we will study in the lesson number work. So if you see on the screen, you will notice that here it is international numerals. As you know that anywhere if you go, you will see there are so many places the numbers are there which are written in the international numerals. It may be clock, it may be the time if we are asking to it. Otherwise, if you buy the things like Cadbury, otherwise biscuit, notebook, on it also its rates are written in the international numerals. So the meaning of the word international means these numbers are there, they are using internationally all over the world. These numbers are using. Okay, so we all know international numbers. Yes, so we knows international number. Yes, one which we use in as, these are the numbers, that is 1, here it is written 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 0, etc. So these are the 10 digit, these are the 10 digits are there, that these are the 10 digits are there, and that digits are what happens, we are using to write any number from the any number by using these digits. Okay, these are the 10 digits. So which are those I told you? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 0. These are the 10 digits, and by using these digits we can make any number. Okay, next these digits are there, which is written on this on your screen, that is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 are the digits, and these digits are called as a international numerals. Okay, in Marathi we are writing 1 in this way, but in international numerals we are writing it in this way. Okay, so in this way, this in Marathi and in international inside, both how to study these numbers we will see in the. So see here it is Devanagari numerals. Okay, and these numerals inside, what is here it is written Marathi inside, how we are writing 1. In Marathi we say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 0 0. Then these only numbers are there. In international inside, Ek is written as 1. Here it is written Ek 1. Don, here it is written 2. Okay, what is the difference between the Devanagari numerals and the international numerals? It's shown in this picture. So here it is Marathi inside 3 how to write, and the internationally 3 how to write. It is shown in the third. Now 4 4 5 5 6, here it is international 6 7, this is 7 7 8 9 and this 0. In Marathi we say to it, that is shunya. So this is the way of writing of Devanagari numerals and the which international numerals. Okay. Now in this table here are some numbers in word, and it's a international and Devanagari writing is given. So first of all we will see the first example, 20,039. So how to write 20,039? It is 20,039. Okay, so this is the international writing. This is the international writing of 20,039. In Devanagari how we are writing? Just see here, just 2 is there. In Marathi how we are writing? This is 2. This is 2. Then 0 means shunya and 39. Okay, so this is the writing of 20,039, and it is shown here in the third column. Okay, so 20,039. In Marathi we say that 20,039. 20,039 we say to this. Okay, and it's writing. So in exam such a type of questions are coming. Write the given numbers in which Devanagari, otherwise they will give you in words, and you have to write this word 20,039. This part they will not provide to us, and directly what we have to write, it's Marathi, otherwise Devanagari inside we have to write. Okay, now the second example is the 1 lakh. Second example is 1,02,019. So here 1,02,019. It is the writing internationally. Same if we want to write in Marathi. This is the 1 lakh. then 0 in this way writing, then 2, its writing is given here 0, we have to convert one by one, then 1, and last it is the 9. So this way we can convert the international numerals into the Devanagari numerals. Okay, next example is the 6,40,050. So here it is the number 6,40,050 and its Marathi writing is given here. So whenever you are writing what we are converting, if you don't know the answer, so how to convert this directly, that is 6 is there, this 6 you write here in this way, 6,40,050. Okay, and that is the here given. Sometimes questions are given in the questions are provided in the Devanagari script and we have to convert it into the international script. So such a type of also questions are coming here. Some more examples are given. 5,73,482. Here it's Devanagari, inside how to write it is given, and last 2,60,082. So here 2,60,082 and it's a Devanagari writing is given in front of it, it's a boxes. So questions are words inside they will ask you and you have to write in the international numerals also, otherwise Devanagari inside. Otherwise Devanagari inside they will give the numbers and you have to convert, write it's a word, write this example in the word. Such a type of questions are coming in the exam. Okay. Now we will see some examples to understand in better way. So here is the question. See here how the number 2,46,845 2,46,845 written in international numerals. So first of all I will write here 2,46,845. Okay, so this is the number. Here we are giving the comma for better understanding. Okay, so first of all, if you see here, how to read this? Marathi inside 2,46,845. Okay, this is given in the which script? It is given in the Devanagari numbers. Devanagari numbers. Given in the Devanagari, okay, and we have to convert it into which international numbers. So first of all 2, okay, so 2 in international language inside 2 we are writing in this way, 2 lakh. 4 how we are writing in international, 4, then 6, so this is 46, 2,46,845 we have read. So 8 in international writing in this way, 845. So this is the answer for this question, that how is the number 2,46,845 written in the international. So given number in internationally we are writing in this way. Okay, that is the way of writing it in the internationally. Okay. Okay, now we will see the next example. Okay, now here it is the second question. In this question we have to do the multiplication of 234 and into 999. Okay, if you solve this example you will get the answer 2,33,766. If you solve this you will get answer 2,33,766. So this is the answer, but we have to write it in which script? That is Devanagari numeral. So here I am showing you only the ways of solving the example. So first of all, whenever they are providing option to us, sometimes they are writing this answer in internationally also, Devanagari also, and what happens, some jumble or the writing answer, wrong answers are also they are providing. From that we have to choose our correct answer out of the 4 options. So here it is 2,33,766. So how to write it in the Devanagari? So 2 lakh, so here it is 2 lakh in the Marathi or Devanagari. Inside we are writing 2 in this way, 33,000, so it is 33,700, okay, 66. In this way we are writing. So that is our answer, 2,33,766, and in Marathi we are reading 2,33,766. Okay, so this is the example. Next example, same way we will see one more example. So here it is the next example. In this example, first of all you have to read the question carefully. How is the number 30,405 written in the Devanagari numerals? Okay, so first of all we write in the internationally. How the number 30,000, so here it is 30,405, 405. This is the writing internationally. Okay, this is international. And next we have to convert it into what they told you, Devanagari numerals. So we have to convert in Devanagari. So 30,405. So it is 30,405. 30,405. Also in this way we are writing this. After this we will see the next example. Now here it is one more example. Write the answer in international numerals. But question is given in the which? Devanagari, and we have to write its answer in international numerals. So first of all, when you solve this example, you will get its answer, that is 24. Otherwise we will solve 50,384, 50,384 minus 25,475. Okay, now when we solve this, here 4 minus 5 is not possible, so 14 minus 5 is equals to, here we have to cancel, that you knows I think. So here I will get 14 minus 5 is equals to what? 9. So in this 9, then here remains 7, here remains 7, here we are writing 14. 14 minus 5 is equal to 9, 7 minus 7 is equals to 0. Okay, now again 4 cannot, we can subtract from the 3, so we have to cut this, we have to borrow 1 from here, but here also nothing is there, so we have to take the, here remains 4, here it will come 10, and from this 10 if we take 1 this side, okay, then what we will get? 13 minus 4 is equals to 9, then 10 minus here, from this 10 we took 1 here, so here remains 9, 9 minus 5 is equals to 4, and 4 minus 2 is equals to what? 2. So this is the answer, 24,909. So but this is the answer in Devanagari script, but we have to write its answer in the international number. So you have to choose the option from the 4 which is written in this way, 24,909. 24,909 is the answer for this question. You have to write it in the numeral. So in exam you have to solve this example on rough work which is provided on the question paper, and you have to select only the option given in the from that 4 option. Okay, now here it is one more question. Very easy it is actually. So we will read the question. How is the number 65,324 written in the Devanagari script? So here it is 65,324. and we have to write in the Devanagari. As we know all that 6, how we are writing in Marathi or Devanagari? This is 65,000 65,324. So we have to choose this option, 65,324. So in this way we have to solve the examples which is given in the our question paper. So this is the answer for our question, and we have to choose this answer from the given options. Okay, so today we learn how to write international numerals, how to write the Devanagari numerals, afterwards its conversion, how to convert the international numerals into Devanagari, Devanagari numerals into international, afterwards how to solve the examples and convert it into Devanagari that we had seen today. And today we will stop here only, and we will meet in our next lecture. So okay, thank you.